Welcome to ChinaSecurities.com and Chinese Stocks TV, a daily, fast-paced, edgy show bringing the best press releases of the Chinese small and mid-cap space at the open so you can hopefully profit from them and maybe find your next great Chinese investments. Monday, November the 9th, I've got 4 great press releases for you. Let's start you off first with Zhongpin, trades on the NASDAQ under the apropos stock symbol HOGS, H-O-G-S-Y. This is a leading meat and food processing company in China, and they're saying that they reported higher revenues, net income, and diluted earnings per share for Q3 2009. Here's some of the highlights. Revenue up 26.7% to $195 million. Net income up 31% to $13.2 million. And diluted earnings per share up 30% to 44 cents in the third quarter. Great numbers there. However, in the company's quote here, the chairman CEO said, "We now believe that pork price increases in the fourth quarter are likely to be less than our previous expectations. We have prudently reduced our guidance over the full year 2009. So take a look at that, because that reduced guidance may actually be a negative on the stock price, which was $13.85, which closed that on Friday. Next up, China Fire and Security Group trades on the NASDAQ under CFSG. This is a total solution provider of industrial fire protection systems in China. I'm going to give you some of their clients in a second, because I really like them. These are financial results for the third quarter. Revenue up 48% to a record high of $24.8 million. Operating income up 39% to $8.5 million. Net income up 17% to $7.6 million. Got a quote here from Brian Lin, the company's CEO. I took an excerpt, but this provides you a nice overview of the company. During the quarter, we secured contracts from iron and steel companies, power plants, and petrochemical plants, as well as notable wins in the fast-emerging power generation market in India. Like that, great customers. This is a company to watch in the future. And the company also has a backlog at the end of Q3 of $75 million. Closed $14 and change on Friday. That's about dead smack in the middle of the 52-week trading range. 2170 on the high, 562 on the low. Good news out of China Fire and Security. Next up, Xinyuan Real Estate trades on the NYSE under XIN. This is a residential real estate developer. They're focusing on high growth, strategic tier 2 cities in China. I like that. I like when companies actually get away from the most popular centers and focus outside, especially in China. Growth is everywhere. These are their third quarter numbers. Revenue, $128 million. That compares to $91 million last quarter. Great sequential growth, and $83 million for the same period last year. Net income, $15.4 million compared to $3.9 the previous quarter. Great sequential growth, and $7.9 last year. Pretty much doubled net income. Diluted net income, 10 cents per share US. That's equivalent to about 20 cents per American depository share. The company did close at $4.83. So if you extrapolate that number, 20 cents times 4, 80 cents per share. Looks like they're trying about 6 times earnings if they can keep this up, or at least maintain this without any growth. So could be great value. Cash and cash equivalents, $305 million. However, the company does have $333 million in debt. Not surprising. Residential real estate development requires a lot of money to get that business going. Closed at $485 on Friday, as I said. 52-week low, $1.67. 52-week high, $7.65. Dead smack in the middle. And finally, Fuqi International trades on the NASDAQ under FUQI. This is a company who's got a lot of recognition on Wall Street, on CNBC. I see him talked about StockTwits all the time. I actually did meet management from this company at the Roth conference earlier this year. Now, they put out their financial results for the third quarter. Revenues up 36% to $127 million. Net income up 188%. How's that for growth? To $18.8 million, or 73 cents per diluted share. Extrapolate that out, you got about $3 in earnings potential for the four quarters. They're trading at just over $23, so you got a company trading about 7.5 times earnings with massive top and bottom line growth. So that's a cheap multiple, assuming they can maintain this throughout the year. What do? They're a designer of high quality precious metal jewelry in China, and they're servicing the Chinese luxury goods market. We know how luxury good market makers can do very well here in North America, so Fuqi might be onto something in China, a good potential long-term play. That's it. That's a wrap. As always, if you look for more great Chinese small and mid-cap companies, then get yourself over to ChinaSecurities.com. 3 things you can do there. First, watch this show every day, or watch on our syndicated partners, YouTube, Google Video, any of the big video companies, straight into your RSS feed. 2, take a look at the best press releases coming out of the small mid-cap space. We've separated them by industry, so even if you missed a couple of days, you can go back and take a look and see what's gone on over the last week. And finally, get into the directory. That's where we're tracking about 320 of the best small mid-cap companies. Succinct descriptions of each one so you can quickly go through the list, or if you want to sort it by industry and exchange so you can quickly find the one that best suits your portfolio, you can do that as well. That's a wrap. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.